another edition of It's Elementary. I have a great book I'd like to share with you today. It's called Lifetime, The Amazing Numbers in Animal Lives by Lola M. Schaefer, illustrated by Christopher Silas Neal. This book is a lot of fun. Basically, the author researched all kinds of information about different kinds of animals and their lives, and on each page of the book, she tells us a fact about that particular animal using a number from their lifetime. On each page, you can count all the different things that correspond to the facts she's teaching us about that particular animal. So as I'm reading the book, you can pause the video and see if you can count all the many different things that are on each page. Some of them are a lot to count. So I think we're going to have fun with this book today. Before I start reading it, I want to tell you a little bit about what the author did. She's got a little note in here. I'm going to read you that. So the author says, Lifetime shows how many times one particular animal performs one behavior or grows one feature in a lifetime. I base the estimations on the average adult lifespan of each wild animal that lives to maturity on the recorded and observational information about its behaviors or physical appearance. Of course, just about every animal in one species will be a little different. Circumstances vary due to weather, habitat, enemies, pollution, hunting, and available food. But I spoke with experts at zoos, aquaria, conservation centers, and universities to compute the most accurate approximations possible. Enjoy reading and counting, Lola. So, we'd like to thank the publisher, Chronicle Books, for allowing us to share this book today. Let's take a closer look. In one lifetime, this spider will spin one papery egg sac. Fragile, don't touch. In one lifetime, this caribou will grow and shed 10 sets of antlers. In one lifetime, this alpaca will grow 20 different fleeces. Never chilly in this warm coat. In one lifetime, this woodpecker will drill 30 roosting holes in the woods. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat. In one lifetime, this rattlesnake will add 40 beads to its rattle. If you can hear this rattle, you are too close. In one lifetime, this female red kangaroo will birth 50 joeys. So many happy birthdays. In one lifetime, this bottlenose dolphin will use the same 100 teeth to grab food from the sea. The slipperier, the better. In one lifetime, this giraffe will grow 200 inches tall, which is 508 centimeters, and will wear 200 spots on its body. That's 100 spots on each side. In one lifetime, this alligator will build 22 nests and lay 550 eggs. In one lifetime, this giant swallowtail will visit 900 flowers, sipping nectar. Sweet. In one lifetime, this male seahorse will carry and birth 1,000 teeny weeny squiggly wiggly baby seahorses. The end. Wasn't that a really fun book? Did you all count all of the different things? What about all 1,000 baby seahorses? Did anyone count those? Wow, that would take a while. So before we move on to a fun craft that I found for us, I want to let you all know, if you end up checking this book out of the library, in the back, Miss Lola, the author, has all kinds of fun facts about the different animals that she researched. And she also talks about her method of getting an average of different things that happen in the different animal lifetimes. So she explains how she does that. And also, on the very last page, she talks about how much she loves math and gives you some other fun math activities to do. So I just wanted to let you know how much fun this book is if you'd like to check it out for yourself and do a little bit more with that at home. And now that we're finished with our book, let's move on. I have a really fun math counting craft for us to do. Thanks. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed counting as we went through the book Lifetime and learned a lot of things about animals. If you did enjoy that counting, I think you're really going to like the craft that I found for us. We're going to be doing a little more counting, and we're going to be doing a little bit of artwork at the same time. So this is a math craft. So it's a craft that combines math and art. And so that's a really fun combination. I would like to thank the young lady who created this craft. Her name is Melinda Wen, and she's an art teacher from Lawrenceville, Georgia. I found her craft on scholastic.com. I'm just going to go over the supplies we're going to need, and then we're going to take a closer look at the craft. So you definitely need some scissors. So make sure that your grown-up gets you some scissors that you can use on your own or get some help from your grown-up. Going to need a pencil with a good eraser in case you make a mistake. You're going to need some colored paper, at least 1 or 2 colors of paper, or if you don't have that, you could maybe color your own paper. But basically we want big pieces of paper of different colors, and then you're going to cut little squares. So you're going to cut a bunch of squares of different colors, maybe about 1 inch in size. So I have a lot of different colors here, but you really only need 2 colors. If you have more, that's more fun. So you need your scissors, your pencil, your colored paper cut up into squares, some tape or some glue or paste. You need paper, and if you have some big construction paper like this, that's awesome. If you don't have that, I went ahead and taped 4 pieces of paper together, and so I just made that into a larger piece of paper. And you're going to need some kind of ruler or straight edge, like a folder or a magazine, something that we can make straight lines on our paper. The last thing we need is kind of fun. We're going to need a deck of playing cards. So go gather up your supplies and meet me back here, and we'll do our math craft. So in our craft today, we are going to be making 10 addition equations, and we're going to be using our colored paper squares to count to solve our addition equations. So it's going to be part math, part art. It's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully you have all your supplies around you. I've got my long paper that's made up of 4 pieces of paper. I have taken my ruler or my straight edge, if I can get my hands on it, and I have made 10. We want to make 10 horizontal rows on our paper because we're going to be solving 10 addition equations. So you want to use your straight edge to make 10 rows about 1 inch apart. You can use your ruler, you could use a folder, another folded piece of paper to go ahead and make them about 1 inch apart. They don't have to be perfect. And then you'll have your colored squares that are about 1 inch in size, lying all around you. I have put tape on mine so that I can demonstrate this to you guys kind of quickly, but it's probably best for you to use like paste or glue and just glue each one individually and not put a bunch of paste on them ahead of time. So we're going to need our deck of cards. Our deck of cards is going to help us write our equations. And what you're going to do with your deck of cards, you're going to take out some special cards. I have taken out all of the hearts, starting with the ace, going all the way up through the 10. So I have ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of hearts. The ace is going to represent 1, and the other cards are going to represent themselves. So we have 1 through 10 in cards. Don't need the jack, queen, or king, and you just need 1 suit. And I've chosen hearts. Okay, so that's going to help us find the first number of our first equation and all of the numbers in our equations. And we want all of our addition equations to equal up to the number 10. That's the magic number of the day that we're counting. Let's begin. So I'm going to take my cards that have been shuffled really well. You want to mix them up. Mix them up. Then you want to choose one randomly. I got 6. That's great. Okay, so my very first equation in my very first row is going to start with the number 6. I am using a marker so that you can see it a little easier at home. But you can use a pencil in case you make any mistakes. It's easier to erase. So we want to start our equation with the number 6, and we want to ask the question, 6 plus how many?
So blank equals 10, because we want all of our addition equations to equal up to the number 10. So we're going to use our paper colored squares to help us solve this. 6 plus how many equals 10? So you choose a color. I am going to choose, I think, pink for my first. So what I need are 6 pink colored squares, and I'm going to start putting them in a row right after my number 10. You just want to make sure you leave enough room for 10 squares here. So let me count out 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so these 6 pink squares represent the first part of my addition equation, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many more squares do we need of another color to equal up to a total of 10 squares? That's what we're trying to solve. So we choose another color so we can kind of see the two different numbers in the equation. I think I'm going to choose blue. So we need 6 plus how many to equal 10? This is the easiest way I like to do it. I start counting with the first part, and then I keep on going until I get up to 10 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I know I have a total of 10 squares. But just to be sure, let's go ahead and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It does equal 10. So we have 6 pink, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many blue? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 plus 4 equals 10. So I'm going to write that on my equation. And it's really cool that the way that the colored squares kind of show us the different numbers. The 6 pink squares represent the 6, and the 4 blue squares represent the 4, and altogether they equal 10. So you can kind of see as we do all 10 of these, we're going to have a beautiful, colorful mosaic over here on this side. So it's definitely a cool combination of math plus art. Let's do one more just to show you a little bit more demonstration. Then I'm going to let you guys go off and do your own. I will show you what my final product looks like, and then hopefully you can go enjoy doing your crafting and your counting. So let's draw one more number. All right, I think I'm going to just pick one randomly out of the middle. I got a 4. Okay, that's a good one. So 4 is going to be my second number my first number in my second row. So let's write a 4, hopefully big enough for you guys to see at home. So we're trying to solve the question 4 plus how many equals 10. All right, so the easiest way to solve this is to start out by counting 4 of one of our colored squares. I think we're going to go with green this time. So I need 4. And I can do them right underneath my first row because all of our rows are going to equal 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we definitely have 4 green squares. So now how many more do we need to equal up to a total of 10 squares? This time we're going to go with yellow. And I'm going to start counting the green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So a total of 10 squares. Let's count them and make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. So 4 of them are green. And then how many of them are yellow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that tells me that 4 plus 6 equals 10, our magic number of the day. So I hope you get the hang of this. Use the rest of your cards to get your first number on all the rest of the equations. And then go ahead and choose your different colored squares to represent the numbers in your addition equations. All of them should equal up to 10, and all of your rows should equal up to 10. I'm going to show you what my final product looks like. Here's me. I did all 10 of them with 10 cards. It was really fun. It's a cool way to kind of put math and art together. And I'm going to let you go off and do that now. I hope you enjoy that. Thanks for joining me for today's edition of It's Elementary. And please keep an eye on Calvert Library's social media for more It's Elementary. Have a great day.